Because what do you think the real chances are of accomplishing the items you've talked about that I think would do so much for our economy? I believe President-elect Trump wants them, although once in a while I see him sort of scurry off with a big government idea that he's okay with. So of the issues that you've talked about that all seem very common sense, very free market based to me, what do you think we actually accomplish in these next 4 years?
Well, I think we actually are going to have to do this in the next year, because if they do pass tax reform, or they call it tax reform, and it really is simply moving things around and making it like it was, it's going to stop all talk for probably 4 years of doing tax reform. So we're going to have to get into it. But again, Dr. Gina, the real problem is Washington is set up to make huge amounts of money, not only for the lobbyists, but for reelection campaigns and places for staff members to go with the income tax. And the only way that's going to be overcome is someone is willing to take this special interest group on. And I think Donald Trump is that individual. I think he potentially could do it, but we have to make him aware of the fact that he needs to do this. And I think that is the key. And if we can get enough people, and Mike Pence, when he was a member of Congress, he was a co-sponsor of the FAIRtax. Mike Huckabee, who's an advisor, was in fact, ran his presidential campaign as the FAIRtax being part of his campaign.
Right.
So we've got a lot of people there, and what needs to happen is that President-elect Trump, and soon to be President Trump, just needs to be willing to do what he said. He needs to be willing to drain the swamp. And for sure, there were very few of these people that are now in Congress that actually supported him. I mean, this is the people's president, and he should act to put the best interests of the people first. But we need to have people contact him, contact his office, and demand that they do real reform, not just the reform that's going to go back to like it was in 5 years.